Jared Goff reacts to, you know, a lot of the hype going around about the Detroit Lions from the fans and the media, even the national media. He said, I don't think anything is won in April. I believe a lot can happen between now and August. But he said he liked what the Lions have done this offseason. So let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And this is the part of the year. This is the most parity the NFL has in the sport that's filled with parity because of the acronym NFL, not for long. Because at any given moment, things can change. Guys' careers can end. Guys can decline. You know, guys can step up like Geno Smith, you know, after so many years, you know, and finally click. So it's always a mystery. But this is the season of the most parity you can get in a sport that's filled with a lot of parity. And is the offseason, where everybody feel like they got a chance and every free agent signing is precious as your first child. And even if you never won a division or nothing like that, a lot of people, you know, continue to feel confident about the Lions. But Jared Goff is exactly right to temper expectations. Nothing is won in April, you know, especially before the draft and after the draft, because in free agency, it don't really mean much. Because you can go out there and get a high-priced free agent, Albert Haynesworth, Jerry's Bird, and it just not be a fit, and they just don't work no more. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and in the draft, you just don't ever know what you're going to get. Somebody can get injured. Somebody could be a bust. Somebody could be great right away. Somebody that was undrafted could be the best player in the draft. Somebody that was in the 6th round could be the greatest player in the draft. So, a lot of times, you know, life is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get, you know. So, you know, that's real. That's real. So, he right, ain't nothing won. You know, y'all can see here every year you had certain people in the Lions social media community. They be like, we signed shit Watson Johnson. Ooh, shit Watson Johnson is the greatest. Why is he the most underrated signing in the NFL? Here's why he's the most. You just be looking at motherfuckers like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be lying on YouTube. A lot of y'all like to be lied to. And when reality hit, it's like hitting that reset button on the Super Nintendo. Y'all just forget the bullshit they sold y'all and continue to buy more bullshit. Shit, be real with y'all. So the world would be a lot better if a lot more motherfuckers was real. And I like that. Like, yeah, man, like, we ain't shit won. Ain't nothing won in April, even right after the draft. You know how much can happen between after the draft and training camp and just the regular season? Injuries, retirements, post June 1st cuts when it's cheaper for the team. You just never know. And then player progression, player regression, all that can happen. You know, you just never know where guys at. Everybody think because you started the previous year off strong, or, you know, everything hit reset. Defenses figure out new ways to attack it. That's all they do is break down your film and see what the new trend is in the NFL and figure out ways to stop it. Same thing for offenses. They try to find new wrinkles, go to college, may look at some high school film, see what some younger coaches doing, and try to implement that into their offense. Just the name of the game. You know, and I just don't understand you got these fans who just so high, like, bruh, every year y'all do this shit. Even after coming off the year last year, y'all did this, man. Like, oh, just chill. Just let them work. Let them prove it first, bruh. Let them prove it. Ain't nothing being won right now. Every year, you know, these fans do the same thing. Every year. Every year, man. It's like, cool. And it's okay for them to have a silent confidence, like, yeah, we is the best. But you don't have to say it. You know, it's okay to say, yeah, man, we gonna mess these other teams up this year. That's okay. Silent bravado is the best bravado, but they don't have a leg to stand on. And that's why the other teams around the NFL and other teams around the division, you know what I'm saying, don't respect the Lions. Because they never won nothing. That's why they don't respect. So they got to go out there and get respect. They got to go out there and get the respect. We just can't crown them. what we gonna crown them with? They ain't never won nothing. So that's just where we at with it. And I like the comment. Now it's just time, to put the work in, OTAs, voluntaries. It's time to put that work in. Simple as that. It's time to work. It's time to work. But optimism, every year it's the same thing. The shit is sickening, bro. I know it ain't too much to get hyped around. I know it ain't much to get hyped around right in the National Football League. I get it. I know it ain't much to get hyped around. I wrote it in the city of Detroit for sports, but let's temper them expectations, dude. Let's chill. Elaborate. Let's see what the draft look like. Let's see what training camp look like. Let's see what the game one look like. You just hope to get out of training camp healthy. Even come week one, nobody's a finished product in the National Football League. The first 8 weeks of the season may not, be an indication of the playoff run. It might not. Teams that get hot at the right time. It might be. Philadelphia was what they thought they was. They record showed they was. Even though they came up short in the Super Bowl, they made it all the way. I hope we have some type of run like that, but it's just, you hope. It's not my expectation. Because I don't have any. But silently, I think the Lions really like their chances. I think around that building, they stick their chests out and they conducting themselves, like a confident team that expect to, they expect to win. And that's cool. But we ain't gotta get out here, saying shit publicly and throwing it in your face because we don't have a history to throw nothing in nobody's face. We're not a franchise that can count our chickens before they hatch. And that's all I'm saying. So I like Jared Goff, but I bet silently they saying the opposite. I bet silently they saying like, man, it's our shit, man. We run this shit. And I like that. Keep it silent. There's no need to bring back karma. So check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christians get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ313, Venmo CJ313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere. Peace.